What's up, guys? Welcome to another quick draft on Magic Arena. Still Hour of Devastation draft this week, so we're gonna jump into one of these bad boys, see how we can do. And first pack, Champion of Wits. That's actually a pretty good card. I think that might be the pick. Looking at the rest of this, that's really expensive. That's a decent flyer, but kind of expensive. Countervailing Winds has been kind of lackluster in my experience with this format, so unless we draft like heavily around a lot of instants and sorceries. Kenner Scrapper is also pretty good. It's a 2/3 for 3 with Menace, which is pretty good. Also, the Flick deck surprisingly seems pretty good, but you need to open like Neheb to make that really work. So I think we're gonna go with Champion of Wits. It's just a strong card. I like the bird here. I guess Kenra Scrapper is decent. I also like Desert Toll. Desert Toll's a sweet piece of removal, which I kind of am a fan of this. Godpharaoh's Faithful surprisingly has also been very good. It's just been a lot of just a good way to stall the board pretty early, but I think I'm gonna take Desert Toll. I like Desert Toll a lot. Unsummon's pretty good. For removal, tapping down dudes is also pretty good. I like this flyer here. I think I'm gonna take the flyer just as a good, like, nice top end beats. Ooh. Alright, aerial guide's also pretty great. Oh, Sandblast is incredible. We're gonna take Sandblast. That's good removal. Wildfire Eternal's pretty good. I also like Sheffet Dunes. We are gonna need another desert to make this work. At least work well, multiple cases. Draw 2 cards and discard a card unless you return a land to your own. That could be okay. I think I'm just gonna take Sheffet Dunes. I think Sheffet Dunes is probably the right call here. Leave to chance. Return a number of permanents you control to your understand. Yeah, we're not gonna work with that there. Whatever. Godfrey's Faithful is pretty good in the white-black. Like if you're heavily white-black, we don't have a lot of blue either. I kind of like Unsummon, just good removal, and it's a good way to protect our guys. Dagger of the Worthy is actually has been surprisingly pretty good. Whenever you cycle or discard a card, it gets +1/+0 and can't be blocked. Ooh. Cunning Survivor's pretty good. I like the dagger. I'm gonna take the dagger here. It's gonna be good for our little creatures to get through. Ooh. Dauntless Haven, whenever it attacks untapped target creature you control, which will be good if we pick up something with Exert. I think I kind of like that. I also like Tragic Lesson. I'm gonna take Dauntless Haven. It's just another flyer. Good flyer. I like the zombie. It sticks on the ground pretty well. It blocks up the ground pretty well. So does Seer of Tomorrow. I'm gonna take the zombie here. Wow, there's a lot of just a lot of white that's open. I'm gonna take Act of Hero. Yeah, Act of Heroism's a good combat trick. Take Seer of Tomorrow. Take another Seer of Tomorrow. Godfrey's Faithful. Reason to Believe. Scry a bunch. Torment of Scarabs. I like Cunning Survivor in this deck. We have a cycler. We have discard here, discard here. Yeah. Cunning Survivor could be pretty good. Torment of Scarabs is actually a pretty good card, but I'm gonna take Cunning Survivor. Doomfall's pretty good. Ooh. Strip Sidewinder for cycle. I'm gonna take the tragic lessons here because we actually do need to draw some cards. Refuse to cooperate. Ship Oasis. We just take another Seer, I think. Maybe take this actually to cycle more. Another Dagger's pretty solid. Strategic planning is pretty good. Top 3 cards in your hand, the rest in the graveyard. Which means you can like eternalize this in the late game. Gideon's exile target white creature that's attacking or blocking. If it's a Gideon Planeswalker, gain 5 life. Steady Fast Sentinel's fine. So look at the top card of your library and put it onto the battlefield. It's a creature card if you don't put it in your hand, which we're not on that plan. I think we're just gonna take the Servants again. Man, there's a lot of white that's going around. That's kind of nuts. We'll draw some more cards. Ooh, Glyph Keeper is great for us, actually. We're going to take Glyph Keeper here, I think. This is probably the best card in the pack. At least for what we're doing. I think also Sacred Cat's good, which I expect that to come back around. Oh, Liliana Death's Majesty? I think that's just going to take that for value, but just to have another one. This Cartouche is really good, but I'm going to take the Liliana. Cataracts. Essence Scatter is pretty good. When it enters battlefield, exile target creature. If it attacked or blocked, return that card to the battlefield. That's like Fog's like a creature attack. I like Gustwalker here, actually. That's pretty good. Gale Strike. Return target tap creature to its owner's hand. Draw cards. Pretty good. I like Forsake the Worldly. Floodwaters is probably pretty good. Oh, there we go. Creature tokens you have control of flying and vigilance. Guess we'll take Dispossess. Reduced to rubble, meh. You may exert as it attacks if you do against +1/+0 and first strike. That's actually pretty good. Cunning Fervor, Floodwaters. I'm gonna take Gates of the Afterlife just for for value later. Compelling Argument, probably. Take Cascading Cataracts, Trespasser's Curse, Slitherblade Nerd, and Zombie Bro. Okay. So we have to cut 6 cards. I think, let's look at our 3 drops. Our 3 drops are pretty heavy right now. Probably can cut the Sears. How many creatures do we have? We have a lot of creatures, yeah. Can cut the Sears. I feel like Forsake the Worldly is pretty good. We can probably cut... These are all really good cards, though. Yo, Mag Launcher, what's up, dude? Welcome. Thank you for following. Appreciate it, dude. You are awesome. Cut on Summon. Cut Godfarrow's Faithful. I got 2 more cards. Ugh. Be kind of hard, actually. So this becomes a 4-1 and gets first strike, but dies to 1 damage removal. Appreciate it. Oh, let's see. I don't know what to cut. Like, I feel like we want to keep Tragic Lessons and... Oh, maybe it's... no, strategic planning's good. This only draws us 1 card and sorcery speed. Yeah, we're like really heavy. Well, we were heavy, really heavy white. Go down 1, go up another planes. Proven Combatant's okay. We are still pretty heavy on creatures, so I'm okay with that. Maybe it's like 1 Tragic Lessons. Dutiful Servants. They don't necessarily attack very well. I'll cut Dutiful Servants. See, is there anything else that I would rather put in here instead? Maybe Blade Bro over Dutiful Servants? Yeah, I like that. This looks pretty good. Alright, cool. Let's take it in. Let's take it in. Let's see how far we can get this blue-white Duders deck. So Mag, how's it going? How you doing today? Welcome everybody who's here hanging out. I appreciate you guys dropping by. You guys are awesome. This hand looks great. We have this guy into Dagger into Act of Heroism. Yeah, that's fine. This hand's pretty sweet. Blade Bro, Slither Blade, let's go. Nice, nice. I'm okay. I'm doing alright. Been, can't say I just woke up, but... So, oh, John, so here's the thing, right? So drafts are $5 on here. If you want to invest $10 in, like, okay, the math, there's some more math that's been coming out about this game since, like, the actual, they don't, like, announce, like, they announce some of, like, the currency numbers, but they don't announce, like, how, like, oh, how much is it going to, how much is it going to take you to actually, like, buy a tier deck for standard or anything like that. So, like, more numbers have been coming out about this. People have been doing the maths. So to get a like a tier standard deck, you have to basically buy $100 into the game. Like, you have to put $100 in. You get $100 worth of packs, and generally from the packs and the vaults that you open, you will have enough wild cards to make pretty much any deck you want. And the beautiful thing about it is, that's it. Like, and from there you pretty much can, like, you can, as long as, like, you know, like, what deck you want to play. Like, I recommend to a lot of people playing, like, Black White Knights. I think is usually a pretty good archetype to start out with. And Black White Knights is pretty inexpensive. So that's one. The other would be something like, you can build, like, a Planeswalker deck, like a blue-white flash deck. Usually that's pretty good as well. We're gonna block probably Channeler Initiate. Oh, we can block 2 guys. That's pretty good. We'll cycle this, draw a card here. So there's that, right? If you're looking to strictly play constructed, if you're looking to play anything else, like if you're looking to play, is this any good? This will be a 3/3. This can block your guy pretty well. If you're looking to play draft, draft only costs $5. You get to keep all the cards that you open, which is also pretty good. And then like, so okay, if your friend bought his beta key for $10, then one, he's dumb. He shouldn't have done that. Because buying your beta key, I mean, eventually it will go into open beta, and then you've just spent $10, right? Like, you shouldn't have purchased his beta key. That's not good. So there's that. If he decided that he was going to, also too, like I'll put this out there, the game is not. If you're playing it on like a like that PC, like a map PC, you may run into some issues with like you may run into some like graphical issues. Like it's pretty specific on like what it can survive or like what it would take um to run the game. Whether that's something that they're gonna fix, I don't know, but ultimately at the end of the day, he shouldn't have bought his beta key. Now, in terms of, I think the game, the fact that he's passing judgment on a game that's in closed beta right now is, I think, is like a poor decision on his part as well. I think that if he realistically had spent, if he spends more time playing it, like if he actually takes a critical, like he can't expect this to be exactly Magic Online, right? Like it's just not going to be that. It's something that, yeah, we're dead. Like you can't expect it to be Magic Online. You can't expect it to be polished. The game is going to be completely free to play when it goes into open beta and when it goes live. So like, but that's a little bit of ways away. Honestly, like I've put money into the game, and I think the money I've put into the game I think is well worth it. I think honestly, if we are able to give, like, you have to give the developers a chance to actually make the game good, and that's what they're doing. They've done a pretty good job so far at actively like listening to the feedback of the community. Oh, cancel. We gotta pay land first. So again, I think passing judgment on the game this early is just not in good is not good enough to like really speak to the game. I think that you have a far better, like if you can look at the game objectively and look at the positives of the game and the fact that it's a fun game, you'll be fine. Like honestly, I don't know if I would have paid $10 for it as it is now, but I would have paid $10, and if that's like the only thing I was thinking about, right? If like, oh, I'm gonna pay $10 for this game, and I'm gonna see exactly how good this game is. You can't really do that. You have to really understand that it's in beta, and if you're gonna pay $10 for the potential that it will be a very, very good game later down the line, and you're gonna continue to play the game, then sure, like I can see that being a very real worthwhile purchase, I guess, if you want to desperately get into the game. But again, I also have something to say too, to think about too. He paid $10 to get into the game, but at that point you have like, oh nice, this actually is pretty good. We can discard a card, resolve. We'll discard a card. Discard you. Oh wait, no, we gotta draw a card. Like, that's not bad. So yeah, like you can oh nice, that cycles too. Tack. Okay. Yeah, if you understand that this game's going to be something that you're going to have to give some time to and let it play out, it's fine. I think the game is still very, very good. So this is when you cycle or discard a card. Insect. And it can't be blocked. That's pretty good. I should have cycled this away, actually. That's poor. Alright, we'll do this. Make you big. Draw a card. That's not bad. We'll play... we actually don't even need to play the land. We probably should choose it as discard fodder. Cycle. Make you bigger. Alright, now we can play land because we can't... I don't know. I mean, I think the game. I think the game's fine. I think the game's fun. I think that in all reality, okay, discard, perfect. I think the game is good enough on its own that oh, that's so good. All right, I think we got there. As long as you can't deal with our Slither Blade, I think we're fine. Take 5. Oh, he's preventing combat damage. Sure. All right. I don't think he has like. All right, we can probably discard Desert's Hold now. But I mean, so like, I mean, the game looks fine, right? Like, so like he said, like. Oh, that's pretty good. So he literally just like nuked his whole. All right, we'll lose 3 life. We'll play Dauntless Saban. That seems pretty good. So like the game looks fine. Like the loading times aren't terrible. Like I can't speak to exactly again how your friend was playing the game, but like it looks just fine. I don't see why. Like yes, there's definitely things we can critique about this game. 100%. Is it worth just saying that it's a waste of $10? I don't think so. Oh, nice. I gotta try to go infinite, boys. We need to get like 2 wins. 2 or 3 wins, I think. But again, I just... Yeah, this is good. Yeah, and also like something to think about too. Like, you come into the game, if you don't invest anything else into the game aside from just like your initial whatever money amount, like it's like say you're coming in for free. You invest literally 0 into the game, and you come in with a bunch of cards that are like they're not great. They're starter decks, right? Like they're intro decks, and you ideally need to play with the intro decks to get more cards and stuff, right? They made it now so that the game takes you can get up to 10 packs, roughly 10 packs a week when you just play the game, right? You complete your quests, you get your daily wins or your weekly wins, and you get your daily gold bonuses. You can buy 10 packs a week just for free to play. Is that enough to make it so that it's like from an economy in a bubble? That's not a terrible proposition. It's just assuming that you're playing like you're playing like an hour-ish or so a day, or longer in a couple of sporadic days. It's not terrible and not a terrible proposition in a bubble. But the problem with that is in a bubble that's not taking into account the other people who have already paid money into this game, right? Like you most likely, like, people who've paid money to this game are just going to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be fresh into the game. I'm gonna drop $100. I'm gonna build a really solid, really good deck, and I'm just gonna run the ladders for everybody who's playing free to play. It's very hard to realistically, like, it's really hard to make that argument. You know, do I want to equip this guy yet? Probably not yet. Probably Dauntless Haven first. Um, right. So like, you can't make that judgment call quite yet. I think that the arena guy, like the developers, have a very real concern about how the free to play economy is supposed to work, and it's how it's supposed to be good by comparison, because you're pretty much stuck in a ladder of people who are buying into the game, and so I don't know. I don't know the actual exact answer to that. Um, but like, I think to help the free to play economy, part of the answer I think needs to be um, part of the answer needs to be having the ability to give free packs out when expansions launch. For example, like what Hearthstone does. Hearthstone, they give all their players a good amount of packs. Like whenever I didn't exert that. Oh, it just went into the bathroom. They give their players like a good amount of packs, like on launch, right? Like they wait, on expansion launch, like they give you the opportunity, whether it's through quests and just playing the game. I think that's accurate. I think that's a valid thing to do. We're gonna tap you. Like, make it so that they have to play the game to get the free packs, sure, but it still jumpstarts the economy. It jumpstarts the free to play economy a little bit on every expansion launch, and eventually we'll get to a point where some of the existing sets are going to rotate out. That's very, very soon. That's actually at the end of this year. And so jump starting the economy by giving people more new cards to play with might make some of that might make some of the feel bads a little bit less bad. You give everyone the potential to get cards, um, um, so it might close the gap a bit. I don't know if that's 100% correct, but I think that that's probably the easiest solution. Shadowverse is the same way. Shadowverse gives all of their players basically 10 packs every expansion launch. Really, you're attacking with the zero cost guy? I also block it. We'll take the freebie. So like, and I guess, yeah, like, I think Wizards has a problem with, and I don't know. I think that they have to think about that. I think that they're concerned about reaching a segment of people who are wanting to play this game, but are like very much in a space where, yes, that's not bad. They're in a space where, like, they want. Oops, hold on, I want to attack with you. They have other options that give them things for free, but they want to play Magic, and like, obviously, like, the people who are like your hardcore Magic players will come into this game and they'll say, okay, I'm gonna drop money, buy packs, and get a good deck and run the ladder, or I'm gonna run events, Or I'm a good drafter, I'll pay $5 and I'll go infinite on drafts and I'll build my collection through draft. So, but the other people who are like people who are more like casual players will come and say, I don't want to drop any money on this. I want to go free to play, but I want to be able to contend and compete. And I think giving people like 3 free packs through quests at the beginning of an expansion launch is probably the correct way to. Hopefully, this doesn't bite me. Is probably the correct way to actually make it happen, make the free to play economy work. Now, that being said, there's another way to, and some people have done a little bit of math on this as well. When you go in, another way to build your collection is to just draft. And it may feel bad if you're willing to put like, it's $5 to join the draft, right? If you pay $5, you get the currency to join your draft. If you strictly rare draft, and since right now we're drafting against AI opponent, like we're drafting against AI people but playing against real people. So if you're drafting against AI opponents, they generally will pass a lot of rares back to you. So like if you're able to, they won't necessarily always take the rare. So if you rare draft a bunch of times, eventually you'll get to a point where like you'll circle back. You always get paid currency um you'll always get paid currency when you return when you come back when you play a draft. And you'll always get a pack, at least one pack between 1 and 3. So between the rare drafting, like you can pick up anywhere between probably 10 and 15 rares out of the packs that you're drafting, and you get to keep all that, plus the pack that you get, plus your currency. That's probably a pretty solid way to actually build an economy or build your collection back up, right? Like, all right, so we're gonna blow up Blink U2, and we'll attack. So like, there's that potential, which is an interesting prospect, I think. So I mean, is it worth it? I say so. I think playing this game is absolutely worth it. I think vesting into it is pretty worth it too. Mm. Supposedly this is supposed to be the replacement for standard. Like, ideally, when the game gets more going for it, this will be a place where you can play competitive events. So like, oh, that's amazing. Um, so I don't know. I think the game's sweet though. Like, it feels a lot better to play than like Magic Online, even though Magic Online does have some really sweet stuff going for it. Like, it has all the really fun drafts, cube drafts and stuff, and then all eternal formats. But for what it is, this is a really sweet. Um, no, that's nice. This is a really sweet game for what it is, and I think it'll only get better. People just need to be very like right now. People need to be very critical about it, but they need to be able to have like constructive criticism. Because if people just say it's bad, that's not very helpful to the devs. Creatures gain trample. Hmm. Well, I'll just block. Probably block your hood. Oh, you just don't attack. Well, that's nice. You want to play Aven Guide? I think we got there, boys. I think we did it. This deck is pretty sweet, actually. For those of you who missed the draft, we drafted obviously some blue-white flyers, some blue-white dudes. I really want to get more of these on or Earthshaker counters. These things are actually very good, and we have a red deck, which is really good. Because you jam Earthshaker Kenra, make our 4/4 not able to block. Yeah, that's fine. We'll cycle this. Yeah. Okay, Earthshaker Kenra. I don't know, you can't kill us. We just fly over and kill you. Can't block. Oh, you have haste. That's pretty scary. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 5, 9, 10, 13. Yeah. We're not dead. Just embalm you, I guess. Excuse me. Alright, there we go. There we go. Got him. Boop. Nice. Alright, not too shabby. We actually have enough, almost have enough gold, just straight gold, to do another draft. Oh, we go first. What I am excited about though is next week. Next week is Dominaria draft, and we're definitely gonna be doing some of that. Eesh. No creatures, but we have some removal and ways to draw out of it. Okay, opponent went to 6. Cycle that. Alright, so we're gonna take 2 here. What's up, everybody? Welcome. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you guys hanging out. We're doing some draft. Quick draft on Magic Arena. Some good stuff. It's real fun. We drafted some blue-white flyers. Or blue-white, like, dudes, I guess. Kind of flyers. Alright, let's draw... Let's draw... Champion of Wits. That would be a good one. Let's draw Champion of Wits. Oh, wow. Ambit Eternal? Whenever Then opponent casts a spell, you put a -1/-1 counter on it. Okay, well that's pretty good. Blade Bro. And this is whenever it deals combat damage, you remove it. Okay, so this is just going to completely blank this guy. Eventually it will just die. That's fine. I'm okay with that. We'll play this Aven Wing Guide afterwards. Yeah, he's never dealing combat damage to us. I'm not sure why this guy doesn't see more plays. Like, is there really enough? Oh, nice. Yeah, this ultimately ends up working. We'll eventually just kill this thing. Yep, figured that's what you were gonna do. We'll get this down first. You can't even block, so I guess we'll attack. Oh, you have Vigilance. That's pretty good. Completely forgot about that. Rat Bro? Sure. Attack with both. Ah, okay. Guess we'll just Sandblast you. Not too bad. Not too shabby. What's going on, opponent? Ooh. Yep. Kill your Ammon Eternal. And unfortunately, we'll have to sacrifice the Aven Wing Guide with Act of Heroism to kill your bird bat, bro. Your bird and your rat. We just draw like Glyph Keeper. Glyph Keeper's good beats. Whoa, put 3 -1/-1 counters on it. A controller loses 3 life unless they sacrifice another non-land permanent or discards a card. Alright, so we are gonna act. We will discard. This will eventually die. Should attack with your rat, dude. Save some damage. Shepherd Dunes is pretty good. We will eternalize you though. Get that get that guy in there. Clement event is pretty good. What is up, everybody? Welcome. Ooh. Put up to 2 target. Oh. Intriguing. So I assume you just never... Oh. Okay. This might be pretty good, actually. We let this guy die. We let the Steadfast Sentinel die, like we'll block. We can cast it again next turn. And then it'll have flying and vigilance as well. We can actually race our opponent. That's pretty good. Block you. Not looking good. Not looking good for us, boys. Alright, so we need something to deal with this flyer, with this bird. Yeah, that's a flyer. That'll save us for a minute. Not really, actually. Yeah, it doesn't save us. He still has 3 guys. Oh, actually, we block, and take 1. Not looking amazing. Oh, he doesn't even attack. That's a wonderful thing. Still not amazing. I think we're still dead. Because this thing has menace? Yeah. Block, block. We did. Alright, how much do we have? 560. Okay. Actually, I think we're good. Okay, so we have enough to do one more after this, so that's fine. Nice. Opponent goes to 6. Opponent goes to 5. Opponent goes to 4. Wow, we managed to get a free win. I mean, we're slow. Fan bear? Ooh, okay. Wow, they surprisingly have an actual start. That's a good one. One more land lets us play Glyph Keeper. Yeah, this is actually good. They're stuck on 2 lands. Assume that they just tap our dude down. They get in for 4. Oh, that's nice. Glyph Keeper will stop that really quick. There we go. That should stop the aggression. Counter. He might have Magma Spray. I'm not gonna block that. +1/+0 and first strike. It's pretty good. Oh wait, do we not have enough mana? Oh, because we could cycle it, right? Alright, so we'll tap down his 2 guys when he goes to combat. Oh, whoops. We'll active heroism. Oh, it's everything? Oh, that's unfortunate. 2, 4, 5. Ugh. ideal. Seven. We might have messed this one up, boys. Oh, okay, he's just gonna tap down guys. Sure. There we go. Okay, we're fine. Woo! Rewarded. Or should I say not punished. Not punished. 4,000 gold, nice. Pretty decent. Oof, that was close. Sure, this seems fine. We had beats. Pass. Oh, and Champion of Wits? Dang, nice. Slither, bro. This dagger's been a real piece of work. Oh. Okay. Punch him for one. What is up, everybody? Welcome. Defiant counter. Okay. Take two. Play Champion of Wits. Strategic and otherworldly. Forsake the worldly. Not too bad, not too bad. Pretty good. Why did you pick this? I find that very intriguing that you picked this. I will block. I'll just kill your dude, I guess. Unless you have another trick. Not sure why you did that. But okay, I won't complain. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Well, that's a good dude. Take two. Whoops. Honor-Craft Captain's pretty good. I assume you just attack? So 3, 6, 7, 8. If we don't block the captain... Okay, so you are attacking. Just you two? Untap target creature, prevent all damage that we've dealt to it this turn. That's pretty good. I guess we'll go to block. It's a land. Play you. Three, 6, 7. 3. 3, 6, 10. We need to get 2 more damage in somehow. Two more damage. Oh, did you get first strike? Ah, that's pretty good. I guess we'll play this 4-4. Sure. Beautiful. Oh, nice. Those are all great. Alright, I think we got there. Sure. That's fine. Exert Gustwalker. Tap down 2 dudes. So we'll equip to you. Got him. Easy game. Alright, up to 4 wins. Our opponent Mulligan, nice. Beautiful. Rewarded. Cycle that. Perfect. Play Gustwalker. Play Dauntless Aven too, which is pretty great. Play Dauntless Aven. We got a combo here. Nice combination. What's up, everybody? Welcome, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. We're just doing some good old drafting. How are you guys all doing today? Fine Sunday. Dreading not having to go into work tomorrow, but you know, whatever. Oh, it's a bird. So are you. Actually, hold on. Okay. Shepardton's is sweet. Put you to 1. Think we got him. Might be going up to 5 wins. Sacrifice a creature. Okay. Yeah, I realized it didn't matter. Didn't matter. Still got him. Nice. Oh, nice. We got a pack too. Let's crack that open. Surge Gang Commander. Nice. You almost have a vault going too. We're at 5. Nice. We've almost broken even. We have Dauntless Aven. We can cycle some dudes away. Yeah, I'll keep this. Seems fine. Perfect. Nice. We got another land. Now if we draw a 2-drop. Okay, whatever. That's not a 2-drop. We can cycle this bird. Oh, nice. They're not even doing anything either. Oh, that's great. That's actually really good. Champion of Wits. Discard Tragic Lesson, discard Steadfast Sentinel. Next turn I want to play a Gaven Guide. Or maybe. Oh, okay. A braid. Wow, 2 Abrades? Must be nice, dude. Must be nice. Must be sweet. That's why he's so far up. He's got 2 Abrades in his deck? Jeez, man. Pretty OP, OP, OP. Yeah, none of that. Need lands. Ooh. That's a start. It's got lifelink? Oh god. That's really annoying. I guess we'll block that guy. Deal 7 damage? Jeez, dude. Okay. That's not spectacular. Ugh. That's good. Well, yes, I would love to draw cards. Discard Sentinel, discard land. It's pretty good. What do you do? Whenever it attacks and isn't blocked, I'm gonna cast an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. I see. Alright, this will be interesting. This will be close. So we have to block here. So we have to block, block, block. What are you doing? 4 black. Oh, just passing? Okay. Got him. Woo! Up to 6. Up to 6 wins, boys. Making it happen. Alright, so we've officially broken even. We've already officially have paid for our draft. Nice. Keep that. Desert Hold and Champion of Wits seems pretty good. Yep. Black white tokens. zombies, okay. We're just gonna ditch the strategic lessons. Don't think we actually need them. Not too shabby. Take one. That's pretty good. Sure. Guess that's fine. Esper, huh? Wow, that's really good. Well, see you later, Champion of Wits. Hardly knew ya. Dang, Lord of the Accursed. Dang, son. That's a good dude. Oof. That's what I was afraid of. Alright. Hopefully we can stabilize here. Floodwaters would be amazing right now. Oof. You got us. All right. Well, we got to 6. Not terrible. All right. All right. Let's claim our prizes. 850 gems in packs. Let's see. Packs. Only one pack. Let's see what we got. Swarm intelligence. Nothing spectacular, but you know, whatever. Anyways, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.